Welcome back to our learning session. Today we'll be discussing about homework 5 from question 8 through 13. Now let's dig into the questions we want to discuss. The question says, now we are going to perform some simulations in R. We are going to follow Sarah's example in lecture where we imagine a case where following uniform distribution between 0 and theta and two researchers are trying to figure out the theta. We'll see theta is equal to 5. We are going to simulate different random samples from this distribution with a sample of 100 observations each. This sample will be available to two researchers and we are going to plot theta in distributed for how theta is distributed for different estimators. There are two types of researchers in this world. Researcher A, who uses estimator for theta as 2 times mean, where mean corresponds to sample mean of the sample he receives from us. Researcher B uses estimated theta as equal to 2 times median, where median corresponds to median of sample he receives from us. We have provided you with this code that has some information missing in the case you need help from this exercise. Now, I will just read the brief introduction of the question. Let me go to question number 8. That's the first question for this section. It asks, what would be the mean of this distribution x mean? Let's say we have 1000 simulation of sampling. We sample 1000 times and for each sample we have 100 values. When we calculate mean for each of the sample for 1000 times, it has some distribution. It is asking me what is the distribution of the mean of each of the sample. How do you do this? Let's start by defining what theta is. Experiment size is the size of the experiment we are going to run. There will be let it be around 10,000. Let it be around 10,000. Sample size for each draw will be 100. Now we'll draw random samples from uniform distribution between 0 and theta, where for now theta is equal to 5. RUNIF is a random uniform distribution which has sample size draw is sample size into experiment size. That's a random sample. Let's run this and see what we get. That's a lot of values. Once we have it, we're gonna show this into a matrix such that we have a matrix or array with each vector of the array equal to sample size into experiment. And how much, what will be the how many rows the vector, how many rows the array will have? It will have the number of rows that is equal to experiment size. And we will store this array under name simulation, array matrix under simulation. Each row is an observation of length sample size into experiment size. Next, if we want to calculate mean of each sample size, how do we do this? We can do this by using apply function. Mean apply equal to row. We want to apply to each row, and the function we want to apply is mean. Once we have it, we want to display what's the value of this. Let's just display what mean applies here. Mean apply will have around 10,000 entries. Next step is to, once we have this mean apply vector, we want to find a mean of this vector as well, which is going to be mean apply. That is a 2.49, and that's the answer we are looking for. Moving on to question number 9. What will be the variance of distribution of theta A? Please answer in numerical value of the variance. To do that, we need to calculate, or we need to get a distribution of theta A. How do we get theta A? For that, we need to multiply 2 times mean of each sample. Let theta by mean be 2 times apply this is theta by mean. Once we have theta by mean, we want to calculate variance of theta by mean equal to variance and that's the variance 0.08.